Conservatives are outraged over the federal bullying of a U.S. postal worker after he blew the whistle on suspected voter fraud in Pennsylvania. Here's One America's Rion.
Caught on tape, a federal agent pressured a U.S. postal worker to update the bombshell testimony he had shared with Project Veritas. The following day, House Democrats and big media loudly proclaimed the whistleblower recanted his story.
My name is Richard Hopkins. I am the postal employee who came out and whistle blew on the Erie, PA Postal Service, postal office. I am right at this very moment looking at an article written by Washington Post. It says that I fabricated the allegations of ballot tampering. I'm here to say that I did not recant my statements. That did not happen.
For the full backstory, One America News visited with Communications Director at Project Veritas, Neil McCabe.
Now, Richard Hopkins reached out to us first anonymously. We disguised his voice, we blurred his face, and he gave his statement that he overheard his postmaster talking to his supervisor at their post office in Erie, Pennsylvania, about how they were collecting late ballots and postmarking them for November 3rd. He heard this on November 5th, and he told us also that they continued to collect ballots for November 6th. And so this concerned him because obviously the only way you know if a mail-in ballot is late or not is the postmark.
Project Veritas published Hopkins' testimony, and his affidavit was included in the Trump campaign's case before a Pennsylvania court.
So if so much of our election is being done through the post office, the integrity of the post office is really deciding whether the integrity of our election.
Hopkins was immediately harassed at work by a federal agent. Remarkably, a nearly 3-hour federal interrogation was caught by Hopkins' own secret recorder. Project Veritas supplied Hopkins with this device, having little clue they'd catch a federal agent with it.
What happened, Chanel, is that Monday he came into work wearing a hidden recording device that we provided for him because he was concerned about harassment from his supervisors and the union reps. When the representative from the IG's office called him into the office, Hopkins just let the tape keep running. And so this agent from the Inspector General's office had no idea he was being recorded.
I asked Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani the legal ramifications of this federal agent's intimidation tactics.
I mean, what he did is illegal. He intimidated the man. He basically told the man to lie. He said, "I'm going to scare you." Plus, he's a really stupid agent. I think his name is Agent Schmedlap. I can't remember. He didn't bother to search him, which means that the guy had a recording device, made a complete fool out of him. I mean, this is like Inspector Clouseau, except unfortunately it's not a comedy. The guy intimidated the witness and tried to get him to back off his original statement that there was fraud in the election in favor of Biden.
Hopkins set up a GoFundMe page raising more than $130,000, but the page was quickly removed and the funds taken from Hopkins.
I think it'll be a chilling effect for whistleblowers in and outside the federal government if they get away with how they've treated Richard Hopkins. Richard is basically without work, and he's struggling to figure out what to do next. It's important to remember, Chanel, that Hopkins is a Marine combat veteran of both Iraq and Afghanistan. This is Veterans Day. You know, and one of the things that Hopkins said when he thinks about Veterans Day is he thinks about that oath that he took upon his enlistment into the Marine Corps. And he said that for him and other veterans, that's an oath that carries on throughout the rest of his life. And so he feels that he had a duty to speak up. If people have information about something that went wrong or something that they need us to know about at Project Veritas, they can email us at veritastips@protonmail.com. And I also want to say that Project Veritas is offering a $25,000 reward for anyone who can give us actionable information that we use in a story regarding ballot, election, or voter problems in Pennsylvania.
Chanel Rion, One American News, the White House.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com for immediate access to all the clips you've been waiting to see.